Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be making sourdough discard chocolate chip cookies. First thing, we're going to go ahead and get our stand mixer out. You don't have to have a stand mixer, but it is way easier to use one. Maybe make sure it's off first. So we're going to go ahead and put our dry ingredients together. We have 220 grams of all-purpose flour. I'm going to try to use weight because I feel like anytime you're using sourdough ingredients, you want to go by weight, but I'll also give you the approximate other measurement. If you have all-purpose flour and you have bread flour, you can do it this way. So you can do 3/4 of a cup plus 1 teaspoon or 95 grams of all-purpose flour. And then you're gonna add to that 1 cup plus 1 teaspoon of bread flour. I don't have any bread flour today, so we're gonna do all of that, which is 220 grams of all-purpose flour. To that, in our dry mix, we're also going to add, this is 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna add that, gonna whisk that together. And we're gonna set that aside. In a separate bowl, we're gonna use a whisk to beat our egg. So we're gonna add 1 egg. We're gonna add in some vanilla extract. It says just 1 teaspoon, but let's be real, I'm going with more than that. This is some homemade that I have. Then we're gonna put in 125 grams of sourdough starter. Just gonna whisk that together till it's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth and liquidy, has a nice yellow tint from the egg yolk. So we've got our vanilla, egg, and our sourdough discard in there. So now we're gonna take our stand mixer bowl and we're gonna put some cubed butter in it. It's 100 grams of butter, which is the same as 8 tablespoons. I'm just gonna slice that up. This butter needs to be cold. So now would be a great time to go ahead and put your oven to preheat to 375. In this bowl, I have 100 grams of both granulated white sugar, which I use cane sugar for, and light brown sugar. So that's about 1/2 cup each. So I'm gonna put that in with our butter. So we're gonna put that in our stand mixer here. We're gonna use our paddle attachment, and we are going to put this on low for about 45 to 60 seconds. This is about the consistency we're looking for. Granulated. Now we're gonna add our chocolate chips and let that mix. Okay, now we're gonna add our dry ingredients into this bowl until it's well incorporated. All right, now we're gonna add in our egg mixture. Be sure to scrape all of it out of the bowl. It literally looks just like regular store-bought cookie dough. This is gonna be awesome. Knock all of this off. On some parchment paper down, and we're just going to scoop those onto our cookie sheet and put them in the oven. Now, I have one of these handy dandy scoopers. If you don't have one, you can just use a spoon and make it work. So I'm also going to add a little top of Celtic sea salt on top of the cookies because I feel like it gives them a little extra oomph. This is what our cookies look like. We're just gonna put these directly into our preheated oven that's heated at 375 for 15 to 17 minutes. So we'll check it at 15 minutes and see what they look like. I'm just gonna set the rest of the dough into the fridge for our second round while that one's baking. Go ahead and clean up the kitchen while that's in the oven. Okay, so just took the cookies out of the oven. This was 15 minutes. They look amazing. So excited. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop these cookies off that tray and let them cool on the counter. I'm gonna put the second round in the oven. Oh my gosh, get in my belly. Okay, we're gonna put our second round of cookies on the sheet. So it looks like it pretty much made 16 cookies. So I wasn't sure if y'all actually saw this or not, but I just kind of pressed down on the top because I didn't want them to not spread out well. And then I put our sea salt on the top. All right, back into the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, it's time to take out the second batch. Okay, so this is the best cookie I've ever eaten. Like, I'm not even kidding. Okay, it doesn't look like the most beautiful cookie in the world. Oh, I mean, what? What is this magic? It's sourdough discard, I guess. It's legitimately like crunchy on the outside. Oh my gosh. If you need me, I'll be hibernating. If you like this recipe and you want more, you should definitely like and subscribe and watch for more content.